Hello, my lovely students. I hope that you're all doing great. It's Miss Paraw, the class teacher of grade 2. Today's subject is English spelling, and our topic is words with the endings ed and ing. We start from the page 108 to 111. So get your spelling books ready and open page 108. Let's start. Words with the endings ed and ing. For some words with only one vowel, double the last consonant before adding ed or ing. When we add ed and ing to the end of the words, we sometimes have to double the last consonant letter. So, for those of the words, not all of the words, for some of the words that they have only one vowel, for example, we have when, we have one vowel, and the vowel is I. We have W-I-N, the vowel is I. So when we have one vowel in some of the words, when we add ed or ing, so we double the last consonant, as in win becomes winning with double N. Then we have drop, it becomes dropped with double P. On page 108, we have some words. The spelling words are winning. All these words, some of them have ed in the end of the words and some of them have ing. So if you look at the words, all of the endings of the words, the last consonant letters are two. So it means that when we have one vowel inside a word, in some of the words, we double the last consonant letter, as in win becomes winning. Then we have tapped, clapping, digging, slipped, stepped, running, dropped, skipped, hugged. Try to say these words and then write the words inside your books. Then go to page 109. On page 109 we have words in context. We have a context, so inside this context we have two things to do. The first one is write the spelling words. We have some missing words, some words that are missing that we don't see them, so we have to write them down. Then the next one, we have to circle the words that have double consonant before ed or ing. If you look at the context, the topic of the context is the last inning. It says, the baseball game was in the last inning. The Tigers' best batter was next. He. So we have a space here, up to the plate. Then we have to fill all these spaces with an appropriate word. If you look at the next slide that I have prepared for you, this is all the answers that you can find them out. Which is the missing words are, the first one is stepped, digging, then we have tapped, then running, and slipped, dropped, skipped, hugged, clapping, winning. This is on page 109. You can write down the missing spelling words, and then the next step we have to circle the other words in the story that have double consonant before ed or ing. As in we have the first one is inning, which we have double consonant. Then we have gripped, and also we have double consonant and popped and hopping. Go to page 110. On page 110, we have fun with the words. Write the spelling word that rhymes with the underlined words and fits in its sentence. The first sentence is the chips that I had chopped. Number 2, the players were all grinning. 3, I tripped and fell as I down the road. 4, the fans were and tapping their feet. 5, the baby's mom him when he tugged on the dress. The last one, and number 6, the stick snapped into when it on the floor. When we go to the next slide, you can find out the answers. Number 1, we have the underlined word is chopped. So the word that have the same rhyme with chopped is gonna be dropped. Number 2, we have grinning. The word which is underlined is grinning. And a word that has the same rhyme, it means when we say the word, it sounds like it. It has the same rhyme with it. Number 2 is winning. Number 3, tripped, and the space is gonna be filled with slipped. 4, tapping. The word which has the same rhyme with tapping is gonna be clapping. 5, tugged, and the rhymed word is hugged. 6, snapped. The answer is tapped. And on page 110, we have words across the curriculum, which you said each art word, then you write each word. This you can do this on your own books, which I don't need to write it down. Just go to the last activity on page 110, which is write the missing art words. Number 1, some people make artwork by paint into paper. Number 2, be careful when you wear paper with scissors. Number 3, I my brush into the blue paint. 4, the boy attuned to himself. You can find out the answers here. Number 1, some people make artwork by dripping paint into paper. Number 2, cutting. Number 3, dipped. 4, hummed. And our last page means page 111. The first activity which we have is words in writing. We have some questions, and you're gonna answer these questions by using at least 3 words from the blue box. The questions are: what sport do you like to watch? What sport do you like to watch? And it all is one question. Write a description of a sport game you watched. Use at least 3 words from the box. So we have 2 things. First of all is what sport do you like to watch? You're going to choose or write down the name of the sport that you like to watch, then write a description of a sports game you watched, And then you have to use at least three of these words that you can see inside this blue box, which is a homework that you can do it. And you can write down the answers on your books on page 111. The last activity on page 111, we have the misspelled words. Misspelled words. Misspelled words means those words that are spelled incorrectly. It means the spelling of the words are incorrect. They are not correct, so we have to recorrect them in the next steps. So, in this activity, first of all, we have to read the description. Then, circle the 5 misspelled words. It means that we have 5 misspelled words. Then write the word correctly. I have prepared all the answers for you in this slide, as you can see it. Let's read it together. I like to watch my dad play basketball. I don't care if his team is winning or losing. If you look at that word, winning, uh, we have ing in the end of the word, but we have one n. So the last consonant, it's not doubled. We have to double the last consonant. So we have to write down winning. W-I-N-N-I-N-G. I winning or losing. Yes. In his last game, he scored 10 points. Everyone was clapping. The same mistake. We have one P. We have to make it into double. Double means two. So we have to write down clapping. C-L-A-P-P-I-N-G. When his shots dipped into the basket near the end of the game, he slipped. So if you look at it, that you can find almost a lot of mistakes inside this word. Stepped, slipped, sorry. The P should be doubled as a double there, and instead of writing down T, you have to write down D. He dropped. This one is incorrect too. Dropped, we have to double the last consonant letter, which is P. Another player stepped, and the last consonant letter is not doubled in that one again. So we just write down stepped, S-T-E-P-P-E-D, on his hand, but he wasn't hurt. I hugged him after the game. We have finished this lesson. I hope that all of you got benefit from it and wish you all the best of luck. I hope that all of you would be in a great health. Bye bye.